Liverpool's defence will most likely be the sole focus for the majority of the transfer window, with the uncertain futures of Konate and Van Dijk, and the almost certain future of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Some big money will need to be spent to rebuild our backline ready to defend our title. In today's video, we have some huge Liverpool transfer news as a deal is set to be agreed, as a green light has been given. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Arne Slot has admitted that he maybe made mistakes in the run-up to the Carabao Cup final, particularly regarding Wataru Endo's lack of minutes. 17 days have passed, and though not shaken off completely, Liverpool are looking forward rather than back at a week in which they lost the Carabao Cup final and exited the Champions League. While focus should be on the Merseyside derby and Premier League push, Slot still had time to reflect on where the Reds went wrong before the international break. Maybe I made the biggest mistake by not rotating enough, admitted the boss to media, including the Liverpool Echo. Not rotating enough in the lineup for Newcastle, but I thought there were 4 days in between, they had enough rest. Ryan Gravenberch has started every league fixture this season, and all but one of Liverpool's European games. Come the campaign's conclusion, he will likely have played over double the number of minutes he managed last time around. The 22-year-old is a good example of a player losing form of late due to probable tiredness, as was evident against Newcastle especially. The head coach elected not to use backup defensive midfielder Endo, however, something he admits may have been the wrong choice. The Japan captain hasn't started a single Premier League match this season, whereas he started 20 under Jurgen Klopp. Slot added, "It is too simple to only say we were outworked. We have to give credit to everything Newcastle did because in the end, we conceded a corner. That is nothing to do with a sprint or tracking back or whatever, it is just conceding a corner." Endo deserved maybe to come in if you look at the bigger picture of what he has done for the team, also in the League Cup. But as long as I am here now for 8 or 9 months, I think you will be surprised if we are 1-0 or 2-0 down, and I would have brought in a player that has hardly ever scored a goal. That would be a strange substitution. If we are 1-0 up, you can expect me to bring in Wata. In all the other occasions, if we need a goal as we did, I took Konate off, put a midfielder in the last line, brought in Curtis, Ryan played as a right centre-back, Curtis started to play as a more offensive midfielder than Ryan. I brought in Elliott, who can score a goal. I brought in Federico Chiesa, who can score a goal. I had Darwin in the team. I had Cody Gakpo in the team. I had Mo in the team. So all the attackers were in the team, and maybe I have to agree with you that after 10 minutes I should have taken someone off to bring Wata in, but you don't see many managers taking a player off after 10 minutes. Maybe I made the wrong decision by not starting him, that's better to say, but we will never know. But we won against Newcastle with the ones that started, at home, and we outplayed them in the second half in Newcastle with the players that started in the final, so there was rationale behind the lineup. Having come home early from Netherlands duty due to fitness issues, Gravenberch has had chance for a reset and is expected to be available against Everton. For now, Slot's rotation conundrums should subside as Liverpool play just once a week until the end of the season. It is, however, an area that will need thought over the summer. Now, in some big Liverpool transfer news, amid a green light, Liverpool defender Jarell Quanza is reportedly eager to secure a summer move to Newcastle United in pursuit of more consistent first-team football. The 22-year-old centre-back, who has shown flashes of immense potential at Anfield, is said to be weighing up his future as he looks to take the next step in his career. According to former Manchester United and Sunderland chief scout Mick Brown, who remains a well-connected figure in football, Quanza believes a move away from Liverpool would be in his best interest. Brown revealed that the young defender is determined to make the right decision for his long-term development. Liverpool, meanwhile, are preparing to reinforce their defensive options in the upcoming transfer window, particularly with uncertainty surrounding the future of captain Virgil van Dijk, whose contract expires in June. The Reds have reportedly identified Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi as a primary target. While new manager Arne Slot is also an admirer of Bournemouth's Dean Huijsen following his strong performances this season. Despite Quanza's ambition for more game time elsewhere, Liverpool are reportedly reluctant to let him leave permanently. The England under-21 international remains under contract at Anfield until 2029, and Football Insider has suggested that a loan move could be the most viable option, allowing him to gain valuable Premier League experience without severing ties with the club. Brown, who spent over a decade in player recruitment at Manchester United during one of their most dominant eras, believes Quanza's development hinges on regular top-level football. He praised the young defender's abilities, but acknowledged the challenge of breaking into Liverpool's starting 11. His chances are going to be limited at Liverpool, Brown said. I picked Quanza out when he was in the youth team and always thought he had the makings of a top player. He's reached a certain stage in his career, but now he needs to push on again. To do that, he has to be playing football at the highest level. With the centre-back options Liverpool currently have, and their intent to bring in new players, it's difficult to see him securing a regular spot in the team anytime soon. I hear he wants to join Newcastle, and if he has the opportunity, he'll take it. He knows what's best for his career, and at this stage that means playing every week. It would be a tremendous move for both him and Newcastle. They'd be picking up a very promising young player if they can get it over the line. Newcastle's interest in Quanza comes as Eddie Howe looks to reinforce his defensive ranks, with the Magpies keen to add young dynamic talent to their squad. Should the move materialise, Quanza would have the chance to prove himself at St James's Park, gaining the experience he needs to fulfil his vast potential. For now, the decision rests with Liverpool, who must weigh up the benefits of keeping a promising young defender in their ranks against the prospect of allowing him to develop elsewhere. Whether it's a permanent switch or a loan move, the summer transfer window could be a defining moment in Quanza's career. In other news, Alisson faces a late fitness check ahead of Liverpool's clash with Everton tonight, despite training as normal. The Reds return after a 17-day break, with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez and Tyler Morton ruled out, while Connor Bradley's availability remains uncertain. Alisson, who rejoined training on Monday, must pass concussion protocols following a head injury on Brazil duty. His 10-day recovery period aligns with standard guidelines, and his situation is seen as a formality. However, Koeman Kelleher is on standby. Brazil's team doctor confirmed Alisson had no serious symptoms, but was substituted as a precaution. The goalkeeper reassured fans on Instagram, stating he feels fine. With 9 games left, Alisson remains in contention for the Golden Glove, trailing Nottingham Forest's Matt Sells by 4 clean sheets. If cleared, he'll aim to boost Liverpool's title push and add to his previous awards. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.